Alright guys, I'm about to finish off these chicken wings. It has been a long week. I'm ready to sit down and have these buffalo wings and a nice little side salad. I may have a little drink, or I don't know, maybe I'll have Diet Coke. I really don't know, but I just really want to sit down and relax. So stick around for my air fryer chicken wings, and I'm making them like buffalo wings, so it's coming right up. Hey, how are y'all doing? As usual, I hope everybody is doing okay. I am finally beginning to get food vlogs uploaded. And I've been working on this since last year. Food vlogs, doing nothing but food vlogs in addition to working my other jobs from home. And I am very excited. If you support my channel, if you like, if you share, if you subscribe, if you enable notifications, hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a new vid and don't miss any of my vids. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your friendship and your support in general. I'm going to do some air fryer chicken wings. And this is like the air fryer. Let me tell you, this air fryer I use it every single week. A friend of mine gave me this an ex-friend. Let me say that again. Ex-friend of mine gave me this air fryer for Christmas of last year. Or either not Christmas of last year, Christmas year before last. So Christmas of 2019. And although our friendship has ended, which was not my fault, because they decided that my friendship was not enough for them. They wanted more. And I can only give what I can give, so hey. Anyway, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you win some and you lose some. But I use this air fryer all the time. So, fresh chicken. You would be surprised at how many people do not use fresh meat. This chicken is fresh. These wings are nice and thick and meaty. And little wings. I can't stand that. Those little baby wings. That you put one of them in your mouth and it feels like you're eating a little like chicken nugget, a piece of a chicken nugget, because it's so tiny. Little tiny ass chicken wings. I hate it. And that's what all that they're starting to serve now at places when you go. That's why I don't even buy fast food that much. First of all, I can't eat that much fast food. Only once every blue moon treat myself to some. But the wings are so little nowadays. So get yourself some nice, fresh, meaty chicken wings. I prefer the wings that are already cut, like separated, so that I don't have to like break them or cut them. Or if you can get those big bags of party wings that are frozen, those are good too. But, you know, now I'm not doing any puny, pathetic, weak ass wings. I got that salt-free. You will see in mostly all my vids, I season things because I put myself on a reduced sodium lifestyle. So you're going to always see salt-free in some form or fashion. I do use a little bit of seasoned salt, onion powder, paprika going on these wings. That's all I'm going to do with these wings. And a little bit of vegetable oil in a bag. So I'm going to season these wings, get them into a bag, put them in my refrigerator and let them stay in there overnight. And then tomorrow I'm going to take my wings out, put them on my counter, on this kitchen counter, let them get to room temperature. And I'm going to air fry these wings. It's going to be so quick and fast and easy. I'm going to do buffalo style wings. And you know what? I'm also going to be adding a little bit of, no, I'm not going to do any hot pepper flake, but I do have some hot sauce. So these are going to be seasoned wings. I'm going to throw a little bit of hot something on them to make them buffalo. And air fry them and have a nice little side salad or some celery sticks or something like that with them. I'm not sure yet, but stay tuned for my crispy yet juicy and tender and delicious air fryer chicken wings coming up next. Alright, so I have these fresh chicken wings, fresh meaty chicken wings. And the first thing I do whenever I get any kind of meat is I wash it off and then pat it dry, disinfect my sink and any surfaces, and put that raw meat on a paper plate. I don't even use a cutting board or a real plate for my raw meats because this is nice and disposable. I can just throw it right in the trash. So these wings have been washed, patted dry, they're nice and clean, and I'm just going to season them up. I have clean hands. I always keep bleach water to the side of my sink. And people want to have this movement of like you should not use your hand, you have to use gloves for everything. Some things you should use gloves for, but for me, clean hands are your best kitchen tool. So, you know, after you handle raw meat, you should always clean the surface, disinfect, and wash your hands, which you would think would be common sense, but a lot of people don't do that and people get sick. But you will see me using my clean hands a lot on this channel for a lot of things, for most things. And it's my kitchen, so that's how I'm gonna do. So Dash, if you're not using any salt-free, then just use, you make sure you use some pepper. Mrs. Dash has a lot of pepper in it, so I will not use any pepper when I use Mrs. Dash. I love it because it has all of the, flavors in it. Let me do some lorries. You do want to make sure, even if you're doing reduced sodium, that you look at that. Lord have mercy, look at that big drum of that wing right there. I go to this little market here in Baltimore, in downtown Baltimore, and it's called Streets. They have, little packs of meat, bigger packs of meat, but they have some of the best wings. And there's my bleach, and there's my bleach water. So I think it's important to show, cleaning and disinfecting surfaces. And like I said, a lot of people don't. So I do that. And I clean with a paper towel initially. And then I put a little light dusting of bleach and I just let it sit and dry. If I had kids, if I was living in a house with other people, I probably would, just do a second cleaning. But since I'm by myself, live alone, I, can leave a surface kind of lightly wet with bleach and know that it's not going to be, nobody's going to bother it. So I do it just very lightly and just, sanitize, disinfect the area, let it, dry. And then, of course, I'm washing my hands with the antibacterial soap, and I've got bleach water in here. So, yeah, I think it's important people show disinfecting and sanitizing and stuff like that, because that is a very important part of cooking, and making sure that the people who eat your food, as well as yourself, stay safe and healthy and don't get sick. So, with that being said, these wings are going in my fridge, um, and I will see you later. Hey y'all, I'm back. It is Saturday, about 7:30 in the evening, and I have those wings out of the refrigerator. I've taken them out of the bag and put them on a plate, and I'm going to let them get to room temperature. They're cold right now, and I'm just going to take some hot sauce for the raw wings, just a little hot sauce, because I'm going to have hot sauce and blue cheese dressing on the side. And I'm just going to get a little of the hot sauce on those wings, not a lot. And I don't really do like really super hot buffalo wings, because if I have a friend or somebody over eating these wings with me, the few friends that I do have, like I said, I keep a very small circle of friends, but they can't do super spicy stuff. So I like spicy, but not like really hot, super hot. So that's good. That little amount of hot sauce. And don't forget, I season these wings with, season them generously last night. So they already look beautiful. Look at those big, meaty wings. So I'm going to let these sit for about 15 minutes. And then I'm going to get them into my air fryer and let the magic begin. All right, while my wings are coming to room temperature, I washed and patted dry and cut some celery sticks. I'm the only one who seems to eat celery sticks. My mom, have tried to get her to eat celery stick. Ew, I don't like celery sticks. Friends of mine, tell me I'm the only black person who eats celery sticks, and I know that's not true, because I know there are black, Hispanic, Asian people of color who do eat celery sticks. Anyway, since I'm the only one who's going to be eating celery sticks, I didn't do a whole lot. I just did those. I did some blue cheese. I was going to do ranch, but I did blue cheese. And this says chunky blue cheese, but I don't see any chunks of blue cheese really in here. But it is blue cheese. And the crystal hot sauce. Now, I grew up on this. And that the Frank's Red Hot or whatever it's called. And what is it? It's a whole bunch of brands of hot sauce. But let me tell you something. The crystal hot sauce is what I grew up on. It is super old school. And I'm all right with that. So I'm going to put some crystal And I'm not going to fill this all the way up because I'm the only one who's going to be doing hot sauce. So, man, where the top at to that? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm the only person that's going to be eating hot sauce. It's always good to have these little plastic little containers for condiments and things like that. When I go out to eat, and I usually wash them out if they had like cocktail sauce or something in them, or before COVID, when I would go to a particular buffet downtown, I would steal a whole bunch of these. They would have them laying out, and I would just take them. So I have a bunch of them up in my cabinets. But anyway, I'm about to get these chicken wings. I'm going to preheat my air fryer. I'm going to preheat my air fryer on 360 degrees for about 10 minutes. So you want to preheat your air fryer. All these none of these air fryers are all, the same. Your air fryer is different from mine. Mine is different from yours, and ours is different from, other people's. They're not all the same. So, you have to adjust your cook times and all of that. But basically, the air fryer is just going to cook everything faster. To me, it's a godsend. I use this thing every week, throughout the week. But for cooking things like wings, meats, and vegetables, it cooks so fast with that convection cooking. And if you do it the right way, the food is not coming out dry. It's nice and juicy and crispy. You can actually make nice crispy wings without frying or fishing, chicken tenders, things like that in this thing right here. So I'm preheating this 10 minutes on 360, and I'm going to be back. Put my wings in here. I'm going to do 12 minutes. Then flip them. You have to make sure you flip your food in the air fryer, or you will have one-sided done food, and it's going to be whack, and it's not going to be right. So, and after I flip them, do 12 more minutes, and then I'm going to crank the heat up to 400, and do a couple more minutes just to get them crisped up on both sides. So, be right back. All right, my air fryer is almost preheated. I'm getting a nice little side salad together, and I love these, the different color cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to have a nice little salad on the side with, I'm getting ready to wash these off and pat them dry and add them to my salad, and have a nice salad with these wings. I used to have, like French fries and a carb or something with it, but nowadays, I'm trying to do better. As a diabetic, I am trying to do mostly protein. And then if I do a side dish, I'm trying to have mostly vegetables. Or if I don't do vegetables only, like say if I do a piece of chicken parm or these wings or something like that, or a steak, I try to have a small amount of the carb, like a small baked potato, a handful of rice, and mostly salad or mostly asparagus, green beans, whatever vegetable I'm eating. So, zucchini, whatever. So, I'm doing a lot better with my nutrition than what I did growing up and in my 20s and even my early 30s. So, I think that air fryer is preheated. I'm going to start getting my wings in. I don't know about y'all, but I like to have an easy cleanup. I do not want to be cleaning up a whole bunch of grease and anything. I don't want to be cleaning up anything. Not even really a whole bunch of grease, because I don't use a whole bunch of grease. But if I cook something, I don't want to be doing a lot of cleaning up. So line your air fryer with foil. If you have, a pan, you can use that. Anything that's going to help you with quick and easy cleanup. Spray your pan with a little non-stick. And you don't want to crowd your wings. You might have to do it in 2 batches. That's cool. And I'm trying to figure out with these. I think I'm going to be able to, do all of these in one. But if you're doing, wings for a lot of people, obviously you have to do these in batches. As long as you don't have them like laying on top of each other. And I got a couple more. I want to try to get them all in because I want to do it at one time. I don't feel like coming back. I usually will do less wings than this. But guess what? All these suckers is getting ahead right now. And I'm not doing these in batches. So I think I'm going to be good. I think. Because they're not like laying on top of each other. Although I usually will do less wings than this. Okay, I'm going to spray. And so 360. Because I have thicker wings and more of them, instead of the 10 to 12 minutes that I normally would start out with, I'm going to start up with about this 15 and check them before the 15 is up. So 15 minutes, I'm going to flip them over, do them again, and then turn the heat up real high and crisp them on 400. Yo, these are the wings after 15 minutes on 360. 15 minutes on 360. And like I said, you have to adjust your times. You might need 10 minutes on 360. You might need 10 minutes on 380. But these wings are thick. So, I mean, like this one, some of them are like super thick. So, I did 380, 15 minutes, and I'm going to flip these. So all these need to be flipped. All of them. Whenever you are doing anything with the air fryer, make sure you flip your food. Do not just leave it in, on that one side. The side that's been cooked, flip it. That one don't want to flip. You gonna get flipped. No matter what. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little of that paprika. Not a lot. A little paprika on there. And these are going to go back into my air fryer on 360 for 15 more minutes. Like I said, you will have to adjust the cooking time for your air fryer. So this is just a roundabout time for my air fryer with wings. All right, so I check on these wings, and look, the the 15 minutes is not up, but it's almost, it's like on, let's see, like 2 more minutes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to 325 and do the last 3 minutes on 325. So 3 minutes or 325. And you know, when you do anything in these air fryers, because they're all different, um, and you know, depending upon the thickness of your meat, how small it is, how big it is, anything, you will have to kind of figgle around with it a little. Um, so, you know, to see how long, if you need, you know, check on it before the time is up so you can see if it needs a little longer. You know, you can look at it and tell if you want to have it crispier and crank up the heat. So you kind of have to figgle around with things. But once you have an air fryer and you start using it, you get used to it. And so you learn your particular air fryer. And it's not difficult at all. It's like a coffee maker, like a percolator or a coffee maker when you first get it and you're learning, you know, how many scoops to put in with that particular coffee maker to make it stronger or weaker or however you like your coffee. The air fryer is the same way with foods that you put in it. And you kind of get to learn it and tweak things and see how long it takes for meats or vegetables in your particular air fryer. So this is almost ready, and I'm going to see, you know, once this 3 minutes is up, if I want them crispier or what. But they look pretty good already. All right, family, those wings are out of the air fryer. They are nice and golden brown. Look at that. Juicy, crispy on the outside and juicy and tender on the inside. Look how nice and juicy and meaty they are. And right now I am going to plate them up. All right, y'all, these wings are plated up. Look at those. Nice and crispy on the outside, but still tender and juicy on the inside. Some parts are nice and caramelized. Got my hot sauce, my blue cheese sauce, my celery sticks. And my nice side salad, my parm, shaved parm, grated parm for my salad. I like to have a little cheese on my salad. And alcohol free. I've got some nice sparkling cider. Look at those wings. I'm in heaven. And they're totally done on the inside. I love the flats best. All right, family. It is time to eat.